Okay, G and D, G and D, snap into them. And we're going to do it at a not so slow tempo because I want you guys to basically hit some targets. This is a boot camp and we want you to get better straight away. So we're going to go with this beat. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now, I did start on the D and I should have started on the G, but these exercises are also meant to show you that you can play any of the two chords to start off with. So in the last lessons you learned D and A, then A and E. You can, if you wanted to, go E to A, or then A to D, and swap them around. The idea is for you to start snapping into the chord changes. That's the aim of all these lessons, to get you to obviously memorize the chords. And again, memorizing the chords it's like, well, that's what you have to do to play guitar. But to be a good guitar player, you need to be able to change chords, okay? And keep the beat. Because you can't do those, no one will want you to play guitar. I can tell you that. So, we'll start from a G. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Change. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And change. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Change. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now 1, 2, 3, 4. Change. 1, 2, 3, 4. And change fast. 1, 2, 3, 4. Change. 1, 2, 3, 4. Change. 1, 2, 3, 4. Change. 1, 2, 3, 4. Change it faster. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And faster. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. Okay, I introduced a little exercise we used to do back then when I was 12 and I was learning guitar. That's what our teacher used to do, and she used to do it at random. So she would start off and say, alright, I'm going to play G and a D. And we would have to watch her hands and change as she did without losing the beat. She would just say, right, follow me. And she would randomize the timing of the changes. So sometimes the counts can go on for long beats of 4, which is what I did earlier. And then she would just say, right, faster. And then she wouldn't necessarily make, she's not saying faster as in make this tempo faster. So it's like 1, 2, 3, 4. She didn't mean 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. That's not what she means by fast. She means by making the changes faster. And you'll get into a concept called full beats, half beats, or half time, full time, double time. These are drumming or rhythmic terminology, but it means that while you've got a 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. If I make that half time, 1, 2, 3, 4, I go 1, 2, 3, 4. Full time. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Double time. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. So I've not actually changed the tempo there. I've remained within the... But I could change double time or half time or just normal time. So I could just go... That's the idea of keeping time, but altering the rhythmic pattern. Remember that most songs are going to be played in 4 times. Sometimes you get the 3/4 time, which is basically 3 beats in a bar. You're usually counting 4. Waltzes are 3 beats, okay? And sometimes you get creative artists who still write songs in 3 time. The idea is that motion of 1, 2, 3, 4. There's spaces in there, and what you do with those spaces is completely up to you, but that's where the rhythm comes from. So that's where the strumming pattern comes from. So you've got the down, down, up, up, down in between those spaces, and you're changing in between those spaces, and that's how you give the illusion of keeping in beat. And I say it's an illusion because you might be sweating your guts out because you're a beginner and you're trying to learn this. But after a while, these things will become automatic. So practice, practice, practice. Listen to some records, albums, CDs. Go out and get some music. Play with other people. Just get these changes happening, and make sure if you make a mess of it, if you miss that chord and you go just hold it and come back into it again. No one's gonna kill you. No one's gonna put a gun to you. It's about you maintaining rhythm. Do not fret, no pun intended. Do not worry about missing the chords if you're trying to play in time. It's actually better that you get that in your head. Play in time, play in time, play in time. If you can't get the chord changes, maybe what you've got to do is slow the tempo down to something manageable. But as long as you keep the tempo, then you're fine. Simply gradually increase the speed until you get there. Patience, and make sure the fingers go into the strings. You know, there's so many exercises you can do when you're not playing guitar. You know, you might look stupid, you might look funny to your friends, but if you're playing air guitar and say, right, I'm going to have all my shapes down in 1 week, you're going to do it. So start visualizing, start setting some goals, and we'll see you in day 2 of the first week. We'll see you.